Hey guys, what's up? It's Crowded9TCG here. I'm going to talk about the OTS Tournament Pack 7. This pack has been getting a lot of hate and a lot of flack from a lot of YouTubers, a lot of the community, but I want to go ahead and look at it from a perspective of what's good about it, what's okay about it, and what's awful about it. Overall, I personally preferred OTS 6. A lot of people hated that pack. People complained that it was bad for the time. But getting Ultimate Invocation was a money card. Getting Ultimate Brilliant Fusion was a money card. Like, you made your money back and more, basically, with those packs. But with this one, I feel like there's a cap to if it's even worth it at that point. So let's go ahead and go through the cards really quick. I'm going to start with the Ultimate Rares, because everyone's going to start with the Ultimate Rares, obviously. We have Herald of Orange Light, Link Spider, and Cosmic Cyclone. Out of the three, right now I'm just going to tell you Cosmic Cyclone will be the one that's going to be the $30 card of the set. It is a good card. It looks gorgeous, I'm not even going to lie to you. It looks fantastic from the art. From what I'm seeing anyways, from this low quality photo that everyone on the internet has right now. And it looks fantastic, I like it. It's a great card to have. Most people that I know these days side deck Cosmic Cyclone that I've been seeing. Just because you know, unless you're against True Draco, you don't want to really have that in your deck all the time. You want to go for Twin Twisters, maybe MST in some cases, just because you don't want to pay the life point cost. But overall, still, I would love to have 3 copies of this if it's worthwhile for me, or just get one and trade it for 3 copies of Sacred or something. But overall, Cosmic Cyclone, I'm okay with it. I don't mind it. I know a lot of people wanted Twin Twisters or something else. I'm here like, no, Cosmic Cyclone is fine. People would prefer this probably half the time over Twin Twisters in competitive play. You don't want to give up your, you don't want to discard. That's the whole problem. If you're against, Trickstar, it's great to have that ability to just Twin Twisters. Give it 2. Bam. But yeah, that's Cosmic Cyclone. Link Spider, I just don't get it. I love Link Spider. I think it's fantastic of a card. I play Trickstars, like I said, Dark Magician. I need Link Spider for my combos, with Link summoning and everything. I just don't know why it's an ultimate rare. It just makes no sense to me. I think, honestly, anything else would have been a better choice. Mrs. Radiant. I know that's not a new card. That would be a better ultimate rare in my opinion, right? Because at least then there's something more to it. I guess this is a universal type of thing, but it's a normal monster, so you're gonna need Link Spiders or something. It just, I don't like it. This is gonna be like a $10 to $15 card probably. I see it at most going at 20. After a couple of weeks of cooldown. It's not a value card. It's not something people are looking for. Decode Talker is a staple, so people needed that Link in every deck for the most part. So people want to bling it out. Link Spider, unless you're playing Karibo. Scapegoats, or something like the Dark Magician where they have that XC that gives you tokens. I forgot what it's called. I have to look into that. But you're just not going to use it. It's kind of a useless card. So Link Spider, next. Herald of Orange Light, I get that they want to focus on fairies and counter fairies, and there's a lot of decks that started using Orange Light. Like there was a Trickstar hybrid that uses Orange Light. There's Heralds, obviously. There is World Chalice in a way. I don't like the choice. I think that there would have been a lot of better cards to take that place. One that I would even dare say would be Invoke Mechaba, just because of the pricing of it, just because of the status of we just had Invocation. Add in Mechaba, give us that 2 card combo type of thing with ulti rares. I'm gonna be that guy to say I would have liked to see a Dark Magician card, but that's because I play Dark Magician. I would love to see a Trickstar card. If they gave me Light Stage and Ultimate Rare, I would have been done. But I'm okay with Ultra. So, I don't know. I just don't like Herald of Orange Light. I think this will be a $15 to $20 card as well, only because, again, it's still going to be hard to get. It's still going to cost some money, but it's not going to be a $30 card. It's not something people need. Invocation was already a $30 card, so that makes the price $40 for the Ulti Rare at least. Brilliant Fusion already had a printing, so obviously people are going to need it. So that's like a $35 card. And Decode Talker, just because everyone needs it, but only 1 copy of that, it was like a $30 to $35 card. And that's where we're seeing the market go. I just don't see the value in the OTS 7. Enough talking about the Ultimates. Also, if I mistake my words and I say Ultra or whatever, the wrong phrasing, my bad. you know, I'm still getting the hang of these Yugi type of videos. But let's go ahead and go through the super list, which I'm actually okay with. I know a lot of people were not happy with this, but I'm not too upset. Royal Magical Library, I like that card. I think it is great to have as a super rare, because I think it's only had, what, like common printings and that's it? So I'm excited to get 3 copies of that. It's a great card to have if you're going to be playing Exodia decks, if you're going to be playing Goat decks, you're going to want it. So I get it, and I'm not mad. Spiral Tough, I have a hunch that Spirals might be getting more play soon. Here's how I view the OTS, right? Invoke decks were not getting played very often up until OTS 6 came out, and then like a month later, you know, once Mech Knights came, well, it's a couple months later, once Mech Knights come out, you know, Invocation makes a huge big scene again. I have a feeling there's going to be some kind of support or something in the near future coming to even TCG where Spirals will become good again. So it's a hunch, but I think it's a valid hunch, so I think Spiral Tough will come back to us very shortly. But I'm okay with it being a super rare, you know. I don't like the rare version of it personally, and it's not that expensive either. So this will basically be the Trickstar Lilybell of this set. World Legacy, World Chalice, it topped, so I understand where if they want to like pay some homage to it in one way or another, so I'm not upset with that. Again, World Chalice players are going to be happy. That's another card that they don't need to buy essentially, or they'll be able to upgrade it in their decks, or just whatever. Destrudo, the Last Dragon. Something that I think everyone should have at least one copy, well, obviously, that they should have one copy of in their collection. It's a good card to have if you need the extra special summoning. It comes at a hefty cost of, you know, half your life points, but as a super rare, I'm not upset about it. You can still have it, and that's fine. Again, it's a good card to have. Not necessarily to use, but to have. Magical Citadel, counters, MST done. Like, it's not that good of a card. Fossil Dig, I like it. You know, super rare, looks nice. Something that a lot of people could be using. That's fine with me. Dinos, again, we're making a big scene this time around, so this would be a nice little homage to, you know, dinosaurs. Divine Punishment, kind of not really worth talking about. And then 3 Paleozoic cards to keep with the Paleozoic trend. I'm okay with this. I don't play Paleozoics, I don't really care for them. I didn't, you know, I have so many of these lying around my house at this point that they're literally garbage to me. Like, I have so many of the OTS 6 ones. I've just gone to so many tournaments. A lot of my friends just throw them at me, you know, throw it in your binder. Like, I'm like, alright, whatever. My binder has too many of these at this point. Like, I had to like stack them in one sleeve and then stack them on another one. Like, they got stacks of these things. So that's that for the super rares. I'm okay with them. You know, I'm perfectly okay with this. People were complaining about it. I would be happy to get any of these cards except for Citadel and Divine Punishment, and watch when I go to my OTS, I'm gonna get that. But yeah, I don't mind these at all, personally. They're not competitive per se, but they are good cards to have as a super rare. And then the commons, which is what everyone's going to be getting in bulk half the time. I think, realistically, this list is garbage for commons. This is where most people have been more or less complaining about besides the ultimate rares. I honestly agree with all of them that there is very little good in here. Here is one way I know Scapegoat will not be banned in our ban list, that we have Token Festival. Knowing that we have a trap card support to basically negate Scapegoats kind of gives me this kind of, you know, like feeling of like, oh, it's not gonna get hit. Like, they're giving you like a counter to it, right? In an OTS pack, which means this is a more competitive thing. Even if there's casuals, this is still viewed as a competitive pack to me. So I think Scapegoat is here to stay at 3, maybe 2 at worst, but it's not gonna get banned, it's not gonna get limited to 1. It's gonna stay semi-limited or unlimited. You know, we got 1 fairy card, 2, well, Insect. It's just not good. I don't know what it's, and I just don't understand Wavering Eyes. A lot of people have taken that out completely from their decks. It's not even being used in very often anymore. It's like, none of these cards make sense. Maybe Zombie World. I like Zombie World because it's a stupid troll card. That's about the only thing I want from this entire set is Zombie World. And that's saying something. Maybe Token Festival for like a joke. But you can see there's 3 cards to focus on, you know, The whole like flip luck based cards. You have Lucky Chance, Blowback Dragon, and what was it, Gatling Dragoon? Dragoon? I don't know what the fuck that is. Dragon. We have 3 cards that Bandit Keep support pretty much. And everything else, Book of Life, Rare Value, I don't know, like Pitch Black, Power Stone, Wavering Eyes, Power Grass, all these are garbage. I don't know what else to say. I just think that Konami had good intentions with the supers, which most people have been complaining about as well. Not a lot, not as many people complain about this, but the ultimate rares is where you kind of just don't feel excited when you get them, right? You still feel that urge of like, oh, I pulled an ultimate, but then you're like, no, it's a Link Spider. That's it. So if you're in the market for ultimate rares and you want to bling out your stuff and you're a Herald player, or you know, you need 2 Link Spiders or 3 Causing Cyclones, then yeah, this is fine for you. But for the consumer who goes to OTS, you know, hopes to pull out an ultimate and then trade it away for something they need, this is not the value set for you. This doesn't mean don't go to your locals, don't buy into OTS, obviously don't go into your local tournaments. Just, you know, be wary about what you're going to be getting, be knowledgeable, that's the most important thing here. And if you just don't like this series of stuff, then keep your pack closed, trade it off to a friend, see if they're willing to give you a couple bucks for it, or just keep it, stack them up and then sell them later. That's what I would recommend. You don't have to, you know, open them per se. You could just keep them, keep your OTSs, keep them to the side, sell them in the future. Don't open them. If you're really not happy with the set, that's my advice. Because you can sell them in the future for a decent amount of money if you want to do that. If you're just like, I'm gonna get the set, there's literally nothing I want, there's nothing I need, I'm just gonna sell them away. And you know, there could be an ultimate rare in them, you never know. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry for this being a pretty long video. I kind of just wanted to talk about it with my opinions. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. What is your favorite card from this set? I'm going to be honest and say mine would be Cosmic Cyclone, which I'm sure 99% of people will agree. But if I had to choose one from each, Cosmic Cyclone, probably Royal Magical Library, and from here, Token Festival. No, Zombie World. Fuck it, Zombie World. I like Zombie World. So those 3 cards would be my top 3 for Ulti, Super, and Common. What are your top 3 from this list from one of each? Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Awkward transition again.